Radhe Govinda, Govinda Radhe, Radhe Radhe Govinda, Govinda Radhe.
We are reading Sri Vilapa Kusumanjali, verse 71. Oh, Shashimukhi, moon-faced girl. Oh, Devi, goddess. When will I make a bed of jasmine flowers for you? In the cottage, in the Madanananda Kunj, the grove which gives joy to Cupid, which has beautiful gates and erotic vermilion pictures hanging in it, hung with garlands made of various flowers, surrounded by hummingbees. I want to read once more. Oh, Shashimukhi, moon-faced girl, O Devi, goddess, when will I make a bed of jasmine flowers for you? In the cottage, in the Madanananda Kunj, the grove, which gives joy to Cupid, which has beautiful gates and erotic vermilion pictures hanging in it, hung with garlands made of various flowers, surrounded by hummingbees. When the vision of the previous verse disappears, Sri Raghunath's heart cries out in deep anguish. His heart is completely swallowed by loyalty to Sri Radha. In external consciousness, he also prays for Radha's service. He's not satisfied with smaran or vision. He wants her directly. Even in external consciousness, he feels a deep want of Swamini. So he prays and laments as follows. I desire to see the two youthful jewels of Raj, the tips of whose beautiful nails are washed by waves of sweetness, of millions of matchless young golden girls and young cupids, and who are always delighted by their constant feeling of mutual love. I desire to see the two youthful jewels of Raj, whose moon-like faces that are endowed with lotus-like eyes, that are dizzy of erotic ras, and cast slightly moving sidelong glances, have slightly lowered out of shyness and humility, and whose desires for hearing each other's sweet words constantly increase.
A very nice reminder, this citation, again and again, it's speaking beautifully about the feelings they have for each other, the relation between each other. It's a reminder then that we're not doing Krishna Bhakti, we're not doing Radha Bhakti, we're doing Prema Bhakti. We're in devotional service of the feelings, devotional service of the mood of love between them. Their constant feelings of mutual love itself. That's what the speaker wants to see. He doesn't want to get Radha alone in a room, and he doesn't want to get Krishna alone in a room. He wants to observe the feelings between them.
So maybe Uta Prabhu, maybe your position is opposite of Mike, because your voice is a little bit disturbed.
Oh.
Maybe so from front or side is better to catch your sweet voice. Thank you, Radhe Radhe, if possible.
Okay, next time.
Yeah. Sorry. We want to know really what was the point. Please, you share kindly again. I can translate. Thank you.
Didn't hear anything. Okay. I felt, is it good now? I felt that, no, this doesn't happen.
No, but I don't reply.
I felt that the text that we heard now was a reminder of what our focus is in bhakti. That we don't do Krishna bhakti, we don't do Radha bhakti, we do Prema bhakti. We're interested in the love of God for God, the love of Radha for Mohan. And all the expressions in this text, this sweet text, is about the feelings between. This is what we want to serve. This is what we want to see increasing. And I had said it was a bit silly, but I'll be silly a second time. I said that it's not about being alone with Radha to worship her. It's not about being alone with Krishna to worship him. It's to serve the prem, the love of Radha for Krishna. And that's said about 5 times in this text. The nicest one is their constant feelings of mutual love.
So what Uddhavaji says is like, say, Yugara Piriti. In the song, say, Yugara means Radha and Mohan, and Priti means Prema. So just Uddhavaji say, not only Radha, not only Krishna, both Yugara and mutual, exchange of love. Raga is important.
We understand that that Radha is most important in this relation because she's the one who gives the love, but they're both important. Even if we put Radha in a higher position because she's the one who gives the love to Mohan, there would be no love for Mohan if there were no Mohan. So they both have a place in the Yugala Kishore.
Sri Raghunath's heart floats on the waves of prayer into the kingdom of Leelas. On the indication of the Vichakshana Bharat, Tulasi takes eager Srimati along to meet Krishna in the Madana Sukhada Kunj on the bank of Sri Radhakunda. Swamini forgets everything else when she remembers Shyamasundars' happiness. The Mahachants, great Bengali poets, sing, "Aha, just see Rice Abhisar, her feet that are more tender than Shirisha flowers, irresistibly go astray. She is accompanied by her Sakhis of similar age, dress, and ornamentations. Her graceful steps put to shame an elephant's gait, and her roaming glances defeat a hummingbird's playing. Although these very tender lotus feet turn pale in the excitement, she continues to traverse over the earth's rough surface, unmoved in her determination and free from fear. In this way, Nagara Mani Ray reaches the trysting Kunja. Radha Mohan's eyes rejoice when they see her like this, and he plunges within an ocean of bliss. The Kunja is beautiful with different flowers, each one attracting buzzing bumblebees. The Kunja is filled with the humming of these bees. The vermilion of the erotic pictures that the Manjaris have drawn has the red color of passion. and helps to incite lusty feelings. This kunja that gives joy to Cupid is situated on the northeastern side of Radhakunda and is managed by Vishakasaki. On all four sides are champaka trees that permeate the kunja with the fragrance of their red, green, yellow, and blue flowers. Blue, yellow, and green parrots, cuckoos, and bumblebees are singing their sweet songs there. It has 4 gates, one on each side, make a stacks with various wonderful flowers strung on them. The central yard of this kunja is studded with jewels and shines like a 16-petal lotus flower. There are champaka trees there with fragrant flowers and blue, white, yellow, red, and green parrots, pika birds, and bees are sweetly surrounding there. This kunja, which is covered over by Madhavi vines that entwine the branches of the champaka trees, shines like a palace. The door of the kunja that gives erotic joy to the divine couple is made of flowers that are surrounded by thirsty humming bees that serve as doorkeepers, making sure that no intruders will come. Their humming is like the ringing of bells during the battle, Cupid's battle fought by the Yugala Kishore. Vishaka has placed her disciple friend Manjumukhi in charge of this kunja. This Madana Shukada Kunj, which is situated on the bank of Sri Radha Kunj, the very form of Prema Ras, always inundates Sri Radha and Krishna in the flood of Vihara Ras, the nectar of their amorous pastimes.
That will give fuel, inspiration for one day, a whole day.
This is interesting.
First I will ask one question, later you.
No, you can ask.
Thank you very much. So this last sentence, it's written, Vihararasa. This kunja always inundates Sri Radha and Krishna in a flood of Vihararasa. And what does mean Vihararasa? Could you explain, someone, please?
So, I don't know so much also. Probably like this, sometimes say, in Krishna, it is say, Vihara means like enjoyer. Here, Radha Mohan was Madana Skada Kunja. Like a Skada means giving happiness to the Madana, or, say Radha Mohana. And he has said, it seems Vishaka arranging this kunja. This is maybe another word. This kunja is Vishaka Nandada kunja. Means this all pleasure grove in Radha Kunda is different gopi has taking care all kunja. And this kunja always give pleasure to Radha and Mohan. So in this flood, Vihara Rasa means so much kind of prema rasa flooding in this kunja. That's so in this say the nectar of their amorous pastimes. So this Vihara Rasa is say the nectar of their amorous pastime. They are giving so much mutual pleasure. So this is, I think this is a meaning. What is it, like Banki Bihari, we say Bihariji, Bihariji. Or sometimes say, Radhika say, we say Biharini. So this kind of Bihara means kind of, enjoying. It's not material enjoying, that kind of spiritual, enjoying.
It's another word for Lila.
Yeah. They are enjoying with Lila, mutual, just to, Uddhavaji say this kind of, this poet, this same thing is happening in this Vishaka. I know this is Madanaskada Kunja.
So Vihara, it means that they have a natural taste for the playful, loving pastime.
Yeah.
They have a natural taste for the playful, loving pastime.
Sorry, maybe you're okay.
It's good. Yeah, I can turn on my mic. Not the speaker.
Maybe you speaker, maybe?
No.
It's okay.
If I speak through my mic, then you need to turn off your speaker.
Yeah.
And you speak through your mic.
Okay, sorry. So yeah, that's true. Maybe cross seating is maybe we have to come here. If you could come here, then it might be better.
Shyam is waiting for Swamini in the Kunj, eagerly looking down the road for Swamini to come. Sometimes he comes outside and looks if he can see her coming over the pathways. His heart is startled with joy when he hears the dry leaves falling from the trees, because it makes him think that his beloved is coming. Wow. His heart is startled with joy when he hears dry leaves falling from the trees, because it makes him think that his beloved is coming. Suddenly, the bank of Radhakund becomes illuminated by a golden splendor. Shyam comes out of the Kunj. There is no limit to his eagerness. In the distance, he sees a golden effulgent form approaching, which he has never seen before. And he thinks to himself, is this the family deity of luster, the goddess of youthful beauty, the opulence of sweetness personified, a flood of natural beauty, or a river of bliss? Is it the source of a stream of nectar, or is it my beloved who is coming here to delight my senses? Passionate Radhika is also amazed to behold the sweet form of Shyam. It is he for whom she has come here so eagerly, or is it someone else? She thinks to herself, is this Cupid? No, because Cupid has no body. Is it a nectar ocean of spiritual flavor? No, because an ocean is limitless. Is it then an excellent blossoming tree of love from heaven? No, because a tree does not move. Is it then maybe my beloved, who am I desiring for so long? Could I be so fortunate?
So this, so nice. I mean, this is typical. This is Krishnadas Kaviraj, the same one who wrote Chaitanya Charitamrita. And his questions are just so beautiful. Krishna's questions, they're all yes, 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 yes. She's that. But what I hope we remember, or I hope we notice, is that these two lovers, they've been meeting 8 times a day forever, for 100 million years. And yet they look across and say, who's that? And why is that? Well, because the pleasure is increased. It's new and fresh. And because of the service of all of the manjaris, because of the service of all the devotees, Radha's longing has increased. And because Radha's longing has increased, the pleasure of Krishna has increased. And because the pleasure of Krishna has increased, the beauty of Radha has increased to the point where she's not even recognizable. She's more beautiful than he remembered. And he's more blissful than she remembered. And they met 3 hours ago.
And also, Yoga Maya covered. And always their meeting it looks like first time. Always new. So, of course, Uddhava is also right. Also, sometimes they forget we met, say a few years ago. Just very fresh. And we forget maybe first time to meet. Always this kind of feeling is coming.
So maybe before meeting, this Vipralamba time, separation time, they need memory. Without memory, without relationship, this love cannot increase. But meeting time, with memory, it reduces their feeling love. Fresh is most exciting. Yoga Maya and Manjaris are very clever. They know how to increase their feelings. Meeting time is first time. And separation time, many leaders should be remembered like a Shringara. These big waves, intense remembering, and forget everything. This is very special feelings. Just by Yamashi come to my heart. Very drama. Never same. Always in this meaning, always new and always flowing the waves. And these waves, Manjaris are happily swimming. Radhe Radhe. What I say.
And most important in what you say is the Manjari Kripa. That if it weren't for the dedicated service of the Manjaris, then the pleasure would not increase. This is very important, what you say there.
After eager Radha and Krishna meet and embrace each other, Tulasi sits them on a jeweled throne of the courtyard of the Kunj. Understanding their feelings, Tulasi has entered the Kunj and had prepared a bed of jasmine flowers there. Although it is summer, all the 5 other seasons stand by to serve whenever necessary. Time, the sky, the wind, the sun, and the moon all stand by to serve the Leela. There is no dead matter in Vraja whatsoever. Everything and everyone serve the Leela.
Yeah, I see you're underlining. Absolutely. So there's no dead material. Everything is soul in the force, and everything is helping. Everything is helping. The moon is shining just right, and the wind is blowing. Everything in the universe wants them to meet and the love to flow.
So in other means, in the spiritual world, everything has consciousness, chit tendency. And it is said, according to Radha Mohan desire, all seasons change. According to their desire, flower will be blossom. It doesn't matter this season, just their desire, this flower open. And the moon also, some specific sunshine and wind also according to their desire or try to help the leader. So this is very nice. No dead matter in Vraja. But material world is everything dull. Prabhupada say, material world is static and spiritual world is ecstatic. That is Prabhupada's words.
For instance, when Shyamasundar opens the door of his Chandrashalika, he sees the full moon shining like the face of the goddess of fortune, reminding him of Radhika. Eagerly, he plays his flute beneath the Vamshivat tree and dances the ras with the gopis for the duration of a night of Brahma, millions of years. For the cowherders and the women of Raj, this was just 12 hours. What a service of time.
To everything. So look around you in your room there where you're sitting. Like Jamuna's got some books on the shelf, and all these things, the soul of all these things want there to be love in your life and want there to be love flowing. All the plants and flowers, they're all animated by soul, and all that soul has one purpose, that's to cause them. It's crazy.
Tulasi has covered the bed, which she made of the petals of jasmine flowers, with a thin sheet so that it will not fall apart, while Radha and Krishna make love there. It is a single bed with a single pillow, also made of fresh flower petals. Why a single pillow? That will be understood when the Yugalaki shore lies down there. The picture of that pastime had appeared in the Manjari's mind beforehand. She will take the Yugalaki shore to that bed. Cupid gives joy to the Yugala here. Therefore, this place is called Madan Chutta Kunj. Tulasi takes Shyam and Swamini into the Kunj, and when she comes outside, she calls Swamini Shashimukhi, moon-faced girl. The moon with spots on his surface is called Shashi. Why did Tulasi compare Swamini's spotless, moon-like face with the stained globe of the moon? When Tulasi goes to make the bed, Swamini casts a glance at Shyam's face in such a way that Shyam becomes greedy and kisses her eye. This leaves a black stain of eyeliner on Shyam's lips. Seeing this, Swamini sneers, making her cheeks blossom with it. Greatly attracted of the beauty of that cheek, Nagara kisses it once more, and thus leaves a stain of kachal on it. That's why Swamini is addressed as Shashimukhi, or stained moon face, in this verse.
So in the spiritual world, all makeup, all footluck. We have some water for Maharan?
Mizaru.
All footluck, and I suppose all fragrance, all perfume. In the spiritual world, these are all ways of representing, ways of making us understand how feelings pass from one soul to another. When Shyam kisses Radha, and the makeup stays on his lips, it's because the emotion is sticking to his soul. The emotion is sticking to his spiritual body. And same thing when we smell a fragrance or touch a fragrance, or there's a change of color, or there's a hair that falls on Shyam. All these elements in the story of the Kunj are expressions of divine feeling that pass from one divine body, one spiritual body, to the other. Every time there's a footlap that sticks on Krishna, it's because there's an emotional state that's sticking on Krishna, or some hair, or some fragrance, or whatever. This is a special way of understanding how feelings are passed from one heart to another. It's a visual way of understanding feelings that we usually cannot see. The Kunj Lila makes us see what we feel.
This is like, looks like holy they do, like, they put the color. But in Lila, this is not to say holy, but this is, so would have say, exchange of this feeling, and my feeling should be on you. Your feeling should be on me. Mm-hmm. This kind of exchange is always happening. This is very beautiful and amazing.
So maybe it's a game you do with a child. You say, draw a picture about how you feel. And what does the child draw? Maybe a picture of a black mascara on the lips of God. Who knows?
And one thing, it's interesting. Shama put it, her kajal, this black eyeliner, on her cheek. And after that, Mohan is attracted this color on cheek. Means Mohan is happy. Oh, my feeling goes to our Swamini, my Swamini. And then color goes to her. It makes her more beauty to Mohan. Then again and again doing.
Mm.
And it's never end. And he put it again and again. Then more color goes to Radhika. It's more increasing. Mohan also want to see how much love they have each other as visual. And this ultimately to represent it's Manjari for them, I feel. How much love they have, it's appear on Manjaris. That's why Mohan also want to see how much exchange their love as visual, and Manjari is representative of their prema exchanging love. Radhe Radhe.
You know.
As soon as Tulasi stretches out her hand to take Shyam Swamini into the Kunj, she doesn't catch anything anymore. The vision has stopped. So she had anxiously prays. In topmost bliss, I pick different flowers and carefully make garlands of them that are enjoyed by thee to decorate the gate of the Kunjali. With lines of kumkuma, I draw a whole gallery of erotic pictures to beautify the gate of the Kunjali. When will I make a bed of jasmines on a jeweled bedstead in the wonderful, opulent, jeweled temple in the abode that gives joy to Cupid? This is my desire. O moon-faced Radhe, Raghunatha's praise. Will you fulfill this desire of mine? Kind of most beautiful verse.
Already?
We could read more about this.
I feel this, why this jasmine flower on the bed? And this jasmine is whitish maybe. So they want to white canvas. They want to put the color in raga. Here mentioned this kunkuma. Kunkuma represent, the kind of red means their passionate feeling. And this white and red, their contrast. Usually canvas was white, so they want to draw in some picture. Then picture is more, like vividly expressed. This, I feel this is, Also, jasmine also remember, Radhika likes jasmine flower. Always her hair, jasmine flower also. And also very nice smell.
And I heard once about jasmine from Gurudev. Maybe many all of you already heard. So jasmine is the most soft flower. So just remember jasmine garland. Morning time is very fresh, but immediately it become more shrink or easy to damage. Means jasmine flower is very nice fragrance. At the same time, very soft. It need fresh. It's like a represent of Radhika's quality also. And put on all jasmine flowers, make them wet, soft. Even though Radhika's skin makes marked by this soft jasmine flowers, but Manjari put on jasmine flower on bed means give Mohan feel Radhika more nicely. Like Mohan knows always Radhika wearing jasmine flower and full of jasmine flower on bed means totally Mohan is embraced by Radhika's fragrance and totally embraced by Radhika's smells and these textures. Like this I heard from Gurudev.
Beautiful.
Jasmine's like a clock, a love clock. If you don't quickly get on the bed and have your pastime, then the jasmine, like you say, Kishori, you have only some hours, and then it will turn brown and be gone. So ever new and then ever pressing time. Is jasmine flower a symbol of something in India?
I don't know. But different kind of jasmine flower is there.
Not only white.
No, I don't know. Maybe white, but at least a few color. A few different.
And I heard about this. Maybe I'm not sure I can satisfy, but I heard from Gurudev, especially one of jasmine is only nighttime is blooming. Noontime not blooming, but only nighttime or very early time morning, like in Mangalarati time, in our temple near Gurudeva's room, like room 4, 5, front of this. This is some specific jasmine. Only evening and nighttime, Mangalarati time is very strongly fragrance, very softly, gently flower. Like this. So Radha and Mohan's Leela, this time is most intense. That's why jasmine have this meaning. I heard once this. You can try to smell this manga time and sometime last moment of this Gorarati time.
Even in the material world, jasmine stands for sensual love, and the symbolic meaning is jasmine has an intoxicating scent that encourages dreams, and is considered the flower of lovers. Jasmine embodies love, sensuality, and beauty, and invites you to travel through fantasy.
This is
What
where?
else do you want?
This is huh?
Google that.
Really? Oh my God.
Advice.
Oh my God.
Nice.
Yes, can I see
I
it?
just asked for.
Really? Can I
I
see
mean,
it?
I can send you
Okay. My
another picture. I just put Google jasmine flower, and then it comes like buying, meaning, and it comes different things. So I put meaning, and then
Wow.
it comes.
Wow.
Sometimes
there's something useful on internet.
I mean,
Beautiful.
And causes dreams. Maybe put in another dance.
I said it to Nick that he can make something like that.
No? I think so.
I don't really want to start the next verse because this is so beautiful. I don't want to
Yeah, one day, one point.
Especially this is and afterwards there is another subject and this is so intense and so it's fine with you.
Yes.
Jai Jai Shri Radhe.
Radhe Radhe Go.